Does the thought ever cross your mind? How the long working hours impact not only the employees but also the society at large? In a world where productivity is sought after, it is crucial to ask ourselves, are we becoming mere machines clocking in hours, or do we have a broader role to play? Following on from our discussion about the impact of long working hours, let's delve into a recent controversy that has stirred up quite a debate. Infosys founder Narayana Murthy ignited a firestorm when he urged the younger generation to embrace a 70-hour work week, arguing that this was vital for nation building. His remarks have highlighted a stark divide in expectations between India's youthful workforce and its established corporate leaders. The controversy has sparked a nationwide conversation about work-life balance, forcing us to reassess the norms that dictate our professional lives. However, this debate isn't confined to our borders. The ripple effects have been felt globally, prompting discussions about the nature of work, the value of our time, and the price we pay for productivity. This controversy has underscored the pressing need for a conversation about work-life balance, a dialogue that continues, and one that will undoubtedly shape the future of workplaces not just in India, but around the globe. Imagine an employee. Within the confines of a company, they serve as a producer. They work diligently, developing software, managing projects, analyzing data, or perhaps providing customer service. They contribute to the growth of the company, adding value to the services it offers. This role is undeniably important, but it's not the only one they play. Now, let's step outside the office. Here, the same employee assumes the role of a consumer. They purchase goods, avail services, invest in properties, maybe even start their own small business on the side. Every transaction they make, every product they buy, every service they avail contributes to the national economy. They're not just producing one IT service, they're now part of a larger economic web, contributing to the growth of the nation. It's not hard to see that these two roles are interconnected. The producer in the office is also the consumer in the market. The health and well-being of the consumer directly impact the productivity of the producer. Long working hours might increase the output in the short term, but it eventually drains the consumer. It leaves little time for personal growth, family, sports, yoga, tourism, and other activities that rejuvenate the brain and refill the creative well. So, when we hear about 70-hour working weeks, it's important to question, what cost are we paying for this increased productivity? Is it worth it? Are we not risking burnout, reduced creativity, and a decline in overall quality of life? Every employee, every consumer has a role to play in this. It's time to take a stand and advocate for reasonable working hours. It's time to understand that we're not just cogs in a corporate wheel, but vital threads in the fabric of our nation's economy. It's time to ensure that our work enriches our lives, not consume them. In the wake of our discussion on the importance of balance, recent remarks by Infosys founder Narayana Murthy have ignited a fierce debate. Murthy encouraged the younger generation to commit to a 70-hour work week, citing it as a necessity for nation building. These comments have highlighted a stark contrast in expectations between India's burgeoning workforce and the views of its corporate leaders. While some industry veterans have echoed Murthy's sentiments, a considerable number of netizens have expressed their dissent, pointing out issues such as insufficient compensation and the critical lack of work-life balance. This controversy has thrust the topic of work-life balance into the spotlight, sparking a nationwide conversation. As we move forward, it is paramount that we continue to question and scrutinize the norms that govern our work lives.